Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K.
Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by and joining me today. And today I have a beautiful design team package to share with you guys from AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. And if you are new to my channel, Kim sells beautiful laces, trims, embellishments, bling, doilies, appliques, flowers, some of her own handmade items. She also sells items that we can use in our junk journals, such as vintage dictionary pages. Sometimes she offers tea-dyed or coffee-dyed paper kits, just to name some of the items that she does sell. And she does offer free shipping if you spend $35 or more and you are based in the US, which I think is a great deal, and I've taken advantage of that deal several times. To start off with, I would love to share with you guys some of the embellishments that Kim carries in her store. And she does carry buttons, and she has carried a wide variety of different styles of buttons in her store in the past, and she's constantly changing her inventory, which is so much fun because you never know what you're going to see when you sign on to look into her Etsy store. And currently, here are some really fun buttons that she has in her store. They're little shabby chic buttons, and they have little flowers, and some of them I think have little butterflies on them. And these are perfect for spring projects. Really cute. You can definitely use these on journals, on snippets, on fabric and lace projects. And again, I think these would be perfect for all sorts of little spring type projects. They'd also be perfect for little centers of flowers also. Another fun embellishment that Kim carries in her store are little glass cabochons. And these are perfect for center flowers or little embellishments on all sorts of different projects. I did use some little cabochons. If you go back and look in some of my February videos, I made some really cute little hearts for Valentine's Day. I did do a cloth heart and also some paper hearts, and I used some of these embellishments on that project. These also are perfect for centers of flowers. And these ones are some really nice kind of Parisian feel ones, and they have a little bit of a vintage feel to them. And I'll just hold them up close so you guys can kind of check them out. There's some flowers. One of them has the Eiffel Tower on it. But some really fun cabochons, and again, they are glass. So I do love that about those. Kim also carries beautiful charms in her store, and here are some silver dragonfly ones that she's carrying in her store right now. They're really cute. And you can also change up the color if you want to by using alcohol inks. I love adding these to journal projects. You can add like a gourd pin and hang them off of a tag. You can add them to shabby chic projects. If you want, if you have a little wire snips, you can also cut off the top charm part that, you know, would add it to a charm. And you could just make it as an embellishment, and then you could add it to a journal page. I would use like a little bit of glossy accents to glue it down. Or you could also put it to a cover on a card or a cover on a journal. Or you could sew it even to like a little like snippet roll or something. These would be really cute. The last little embellishment that I have to share with you guys are bling. And these are beautiful. They're little hearts. And they have little rhinestones around the pink crystal hearts in the middle. And again, they are charms, so you can easily add these to a chunky charm or sew them onto a project. Add them to a ribbon or a lace and hang it off of a project. But I do love these, and these usually sell out pretty fast in Kim's store. So if you are interested in these, I would recommend adding them to your cart and picking them up. So those are all of the embellishments that I had to share with you guys. Next, I would love to share with you guys some of the flowers that Kim is carrying in her shop right now. She does have all sorts of wide variety of flowers, and she carries them in different colors. And so she has them packaged up really nicely. It looks like she used some Prima paper, and then she added the flowers. And there's a wide variety in here, which is really nice. So then you have everything you need for a project. And so let's see what she added in here for flowers. So she added some really fun little leaves that match. And then these rosebuds, which are adorable. I love those. They're so sweet. And she has these really small little mulberry flowers, which these are perfect like if you want to make really tiny embellishments. Sometimes in the past I've made little heart. I'll like punch out a heart, and then I'll add these really cute little flowers on there with a small word that says like love or gratitude, something like that. I've also used these small flowers. I have a die cut of a teacup or a tea kettle, and I love adding these onto those also. So they're really fun little flowers. And here's a couple more, or a few more different pink flowers that she added in. Some different rose styles. And here's a closed rose. I love that one. It's a little parchment flower. And here's a couple flowers also. These ones have a little bit of a shiny color to them. They're paper flowers. And these leaves actually match those perfectly. So that's kind of fun. They have little glitter on these ones. And some really cute flowers. Some more roses. You know, these are multicolored with the pink and the white, and these ones are just pink. So I love adding flowers to boxes, to cards, are kind of my main things that I add a lot of these types of flowers to. And I just love all of them. And again, Kim has them in a wide variety of colors. When I'm filming this right now, at the time I know she had pink, white, blue, and purple. And I do know she has some more flowers coming in. If they aren't already in the store, I'm not sure. But like I said, I'm filming this kind of early. And so I know she was getting in some more flowers into her store. So again, I just recommend checking out her store and seeing what she currently has in stock. But those are the fun little flowers I received in my design team package, and I can't wait to work with them on something. Kim does sell a wide variety of doily packs in her store, and it's constantly changing. Sometimes she has large doilies you can buy. Sometimes, you know, a little bit bigger ones. I know last month I had some that were like the size of my hand that would have been perfect for making a doily book. And then this time I got some really cute little doilies. And I love this style of doilies. Of course, these are perfect if you want to make little doily flowers, and you can layer them up with a couple other doily sizes. I also love using this size in my junk journals or decorating little paper projects. So I do love this size. It's one of my favorite sizes to work with. And again, these ones would be really cute. You could add one of these little flower buttons to the middle, and you'd have a really nice little embellishment. Or you could also add one of her little glass cabochons into the middle. And if you wanted to take it a little step further, you could layer up a piece of like gathered lace underneath here, or you could put a string of pearls around it just to add another element to the decoration or the embellishment. So I love that idea with those. And next, I would love to share with you guys some of the laces and trims. Kim has a wide variety in her store, and here's a really fun one. I just love this one with the little pink roses on it. And again, this one is perfect for cutting up and using just the little snippet pieces on all sorts of projects. Or you could, of course, leave it as is. Here's another really fun one that's popular in her store. I love this little braided trim. I've used this one before on spines of journals. I've also used it. I made some ornaments, and I used it I made like tart tin or jello mold ornaments, and I used it on the outside of that, the tart tin on the outside. I've also added this to some other Christmas ornaments too, I believe, in the past. And on those ones, I add little pearls to the little small spots here. And it also is a nice like edging piece. So if you're like edging out a photo, this is really pretty on a photo also. Here's another gorgeous trim from Kim's shop. I love this one. This is just one of those elegant ones. And it's so pretty if you leave it just as is. You could layer this up on a project. I know it would be really pretty, like if you were decorating a coin purse or a little zippered purse. This one would be really lovely layered up on it. You could layer it on top of a fabric cover for a journal. It would be really lovely. And then of course, if you wanted to take it a step further, you could add little pearls or embellishments or bling to it. I know like the spots right in here, you could add those buttons, which would be really cute, or even the little glass cabochons on them. You could also put them down on the edges right here too. And this one would be fun too, to just cut up into pieces and use it for little snippets on projects. Kim also does sell some gorgeous Cluny lace, English Cluny lace, I believe it's called, in her store. And so here's a white one that she has, which is lovely. And then this one has a definite vintage feel to it, which I love this one right here. This would be perfect as a layering piece on a journal cover. I could see cutting that up and then putting like a little flower on top and then adding one of these, you know, little fun little centers to it. And it looks like if you wanted to, you could even cut out the flower right here and use that as a piece on a journal cover. And then also this one I think would be really pretty too if you were working in a journal and you had a page. You could easily make this into a pocket or even like a hanging pocket also on, if you wanted to hang like an organizational type pocket on your wall. This would be a perfect size for that, for hanging stuff in it. And then the last item I wanted to share with you guys today is Kim does have some fabric samples available in her store, and she has kind of some, you know, little grab bag packs. And so this is the grab bag pack that she sent me. And these ones are kind of all in it kind of reminds me of retro, like a vintage retro colors, with the blacks and the golds and the whites on some of these. So I'm just going to hold them out like this. And there's a couple of different ideas. If you go back and you look at one of our design team members, Karen, she made some really cute like little needle keeps or needle cases where she folded them up, and then you can add like some felt pages and add your needles to those. And you could also, she also made a really fun little journal out of them too. So depending upon the size, you could, if you wanted to use these as a journal, you could use 2 of them and, you know, add maybe a piece of material in the middle if you wanted a little bit taller size journal, and sew them together. And of course you would back the insides of these with paper or with another one of these fabrics, and then you'd have your spine, and you can make a long journal, or you could also cut them up, or not cut them up, but just fold them like this and make them into a small little like purse-sized journal. And then you would add your papers on the inside, and you'd have a really nice little fabric cover for your journal. And the other thing that I've seen a lot of ladies do, if you're in the junk journal community, is you maybe would cut this down a little bit and you would use it as like a flip in your junk journals, a fabric flip, and you would just glue it down or sew down just the top part of it and have it kind of as a flip on a journal page. And then of course you'd flip it open and then you'd have a spot to journal in your journal. So those are a couple of different ideas on how to use these. Thanks again everybody so much for watching today. If you open up that description box, I do have links for Kim's store and her other social media sites. I also have links for design team members, and I also have links for some of my past design team projects, which I always love when people want to go back and revisit some of them. And of course, I do hope you come back and join me later this month. I will have 2 projects using these beautiful products. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy crafting.